Guys, it is now the time for episode 3 of the $1,000 to $100,000 portfolio challenge. The challenge where we take our $1,000 portfolios and turn them into 100k. 100k, you can do a lot with 100k. So if you're not already, join in on this challenge. Just start up a small Robinhood account, throw in $100 and see where it goes, guys. 10x is possible, you just need to invest consistently. So first of all, I want to start out by looking at some of my future investments. I have 3 of them and we're going to be going through them right here. So the first one, I've just made a video on it, a stock analysis. If you're interested, it is Alibaba stock. Charlie Munger, a billionaire who is Warren Buffett's business partner, has just invested 20% of his personal portfolio into this stock. And it is a Chinese company that sells. It's kind of like Amazon, you know, Amazon, kind of like the Chinese Amazon. This company is substantially undervalued and has went through some tough times, and that has caused the stock price to go down. And I think this is not reasonable, and this can definitely go back up these 30% that it is undervalued with right now, and also much beyond that, of course. So this is one of the stocks I will be investing into in the next month or so. Another one that I've kind of looked at is this stock here, Corsair stock. It is a fairly new company. They are selling gaming equipment and all kinds of stuff. You probably have heard of them before, but they have gone public around half a year ago or something like that. So pretty new stock, and it is actually also quite a bit undervalued. This is another one that I might be taking a look at, but actually, guys, the thing that I'm actually most interested in right now is actually cryptocurrency. And I have been throwing some money into some crypto here the last month, specifically Cardano. This coin is amazing. I've talked about it in so many of my recent videos. So if you want to learn more about Cardano, then go and check some of those videos out. It's an amazing coin, and I really believe in this coin for the long term. And also the recent price activity is absolutely insane. You can see right here it has been going down, and I bought in here and I bought in here. So I have not made any money, but yesterday I had made a good bunch of money. So it goes up and down, right? It is very volatile. So that is definitely something that you have to consider when investing in crypto, putting it into your own portfolio. But this could definitely help me reach my 100k goal. These are the 3 investments that I've kind of been looking into, and right now I'll show you the portfolio and what it has been doing, because the last episode we were actually $450 in the red on the portfolio, but that has now changed and we are now at $160 in the green. That might not seem like a lot of money to you guys out there, but it's because I've invested in a lot of high growth stocks. If you look at this pie chart right here, you can see this is a high growth stock, high growth, and cryptocurrency, and this is not high growth. And this is kind of the lifesaver of my portfolio right now, because this is a gold mining company. Gold has been going up in price here recently because of the rising inflation levels, and historically every time inflation has went up, then gold prices has went up as well, which means that this gold company that mines gold all over the world also goes up in value. And you can see we've made a $700 gain on this stock, while we have actually lost on these 2 high growth stocks right here. And the last high growth stock, the insulation manufacturer Rockwool International, has actually also been going up quite a lot. So it's kind of balanced itself out. Yeah, I made this investment on Cardano. ADA is the ticker symbol if you want to check it out. I bought 305 coins, and right now they're laying at $1.55. Yeah, that is an investment of almost $500, and right now the portfolio equity is like $300 shy of 15k. So if you guys are wondering about inflation out there, I have kind of 2 things that you will have to take into consideration if you want to actually profit from this inflation. I have done the first thing, which is invest in gold and crypto actually also. Gold has historically went up with the inflation, and also crypto. Crypto, on the other hand, you can't say that it has done it historically, because crypto has actually not been around to the last time that there has been massive hyperinflation. So we haven't actually, it hasn't got the test of time that gold has. But we know why things rise when inflation hits, and that is because that there's a finite number of units with gold. There's a finite quantity of gold on the planet. And with crypto, there's a finite amount of coins. This just means that no matter the amount of inflation, this asset will stay the same valued, and often the times the assets that will keep its value like that, people will begin throwing money at that, and that will often the times push up the price. So that is kind of what advice you can get when it comes to profiting from inflation. And we have seen some very high inflation levels here recently, so it can definitely be a great idea to diversify into some other stocks, or like gold, or into some other assets like cryptocurrency. But also something that we have to remember when we are investing with a small sum of money, like Warren Buffett says, when you are investing with a small sum of money, it's important to invest in small companies, because often the times the gain are higher in those companies. And another key is also to find these undervalued stocks. Find stocks that are simply so cheap that you can't pass up on the deal with them. So that is Warren Buffett's own advice when it comes to investing with a small sum of money. So we got to remember this when we're investing with around 10 to 15k. That is a small sum of money, and we want to turn that into a lot more. That means that we will have to look at some small companies that are undervalued. And also now with inflation, the thing you have to look out for with stocks during inflation, you have to look out for some stocks that can easily increase their prices of their goods and services in times of inflation. So that is something that you have to keep in mind. Stocks like Coca-Cola, they can easily pump up their prices on their soda cans and stuff like that, and then boom, inflation has been dealt with. Stocks like the stocks I have right here, Ørsted, and that is a windmill manufacturer like that. That's kind of more complicated. They are dealing with a lot of debt, and it's kind of hard to increase prices on, for example, a windmill. So you might be wondering, the stocks that I've actually showcased in this video are not very small. They're actually absolutely humongous, but Alibaba is undervalued by quite a lot. So that is kind of my main reason for buying the stock. It's a very complex business model and a business that they have. I'm going into detail with that in a video that I will link up here. Remember guys, when you're investing with a small sum of money like we are in this challenge, then remember what Warren Buffett says. Find small undervalued stocks that has a lot of upside. And of course not like pink sheet penny stocks like in the Wolf of Wall Street. That is not what we want to get into here. That is kind of a bit too risky, although there is a lot of upside. You can lose everything in a matter of days. So that is probably not what Warren Buffett means when he says small companies with a lot of upside. Okay guys, so that was pretty much it for this video. Remember these things that you have just been told, and with that said, have a great time investing with your own portfolio here the next month until we hopefully meet again. So with that said, you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.